Facebook land.
Started right off with low internet.
Not me.
That means I won't upload.
Oh boy. So anyways, it is 4:36 for 16 minutes. Later than anticipated, but can't stop the phone from ringing. Can't stop.
We could have pushed it to 5:20, 4:20.
We could have. Listen, our goal is really to come here 4:20 every single day with commitment and consistency, because this way you look forward to the Holly and Robert show every day. With that said, we didn't even kiss at 4:20 in real time. We are going to have to do that now because we want to do that, and we would like to exhibit our love in front of you all. And I just put my hair up. Hey, Deborah. That's the 4:20 kiss. Now, let me just tell you something.
Go ahead. You do a lot of the talking today because I'm really not in a very talkative mood.
Oh, that's something new.
No, I'm going. Sometimes I'm in a talkative
Once a
mood.
month. Once a month, you're in a
once a month.
talkative mood. Okay? Well, I wasn't in a talkative mood, but I'm going to be in a talkative mood also. Okay? Because really what I want to be doing right now is playing tennis. I'm not. But that's okay. No regrets. Play tennis another day, maybe. One of these days. Haven't played in months. So be it. I love playing tennis. And it's a good release to me. And I'd like to see my friend Heidi. I could have done both those things. But I'm not. So, and it is a gorgeous day to play tennis. With that said, we'll be treated by a quick visit from our daughter, Lindsay, who's picking up some isogenic shake. And then I need to show her a few things. But let me tell you something. This morning was crazy. We talk about it sometimes, curveballs that come in your life. Today was a curveball all day long. I went to my Believe, Inspire, Grow meeting this morning, and it was talking about LinkedIn, the LinkedIn page. And as a, what are you smiling at?
You could have just used the cutout of me today.
No, you're going to contribute. You're going to contribute because I'm sure that the topic today, you have something to say. Okay. But anyways, you should get that cut out because I think that would be a good idea every so often, so you could be doing something else, right? Instead of just standing here as my prop, as my trophy husband. Anyway, you my trophy husband?
Second time I've been called a trophy husband today.
Why? When? When was the first time?
My girlfriend called me a trophy husband too.
Really? Really? Okay, well, I don't know if your girlfriend is the master networker as I am. Hello, David. This morning I go to my Believe, Inspire, Grow group and I invited the Power of the Ask. I invited Elizabeth, who has worked at our kind of pop-up events, to come. Crazy, crazy story. I go to Whippany, to where we have the meeting every month, and the meeting starts. And it's a really well-attended meeting because it's about LinkedIn, which is a popular topic where people are doing business just like they are through Facebook and Instagram. Lovely woman, Betty, who was presenting. And there was a problem with the gas. What arm candy? Which one? This one? This is my Believe in...
Me, I'm your arm candy.
Oh! See, I'm so slow sometimes. I was joking about my pretty bracelets. My Yes You Can and my Believe, Inspire, Grow. Yes, he's my arm candy, my trophy husband. So, I'm so like, I was in my groove and then you totally like caught me off guard, Deborah. Okay? But at least you understood. Okay? So, thank you. Yes, he's my arm candy. So, eye candy, arm candy, whatever. So, I'm at the meeting and all of a sudden someone was like, you all have to leave.
Because someone had gas?
There was, yeah, it stunk up the place. You see?
Someone had gas?
What was that?
That's why,
I thought it was something. Okay, I thought I just had, hey, Charlie.
What's up, Charlie?
So wait, they said there was a problem and we have to vacate.
So one of the women had gas.
No, there was a gas problem.
Jared.
So the gas company was there.
So there was like a gas leak?
We didn't know. No, so actually, I texted the owner, Amy Steiner of Mushim Taekwondo, where it was.
Okay.
And they...
So they weren't there yet? Or you couldn't get into the
gas
lot?
company? No. We were in the studio.
And someone came rushing in?
There was a gas person there.
PSE&G.
For the whoever it was, for the building.
Okay.
Okay. And they said we need to vacate. So, but Amy had already taken care of at a caterer a few doors down that we could go in there. Iris said, I think we should be out of the building. If there's a problem with the gas, we should err on the side of
going next
be
door
safe.
will not help.
So we said, okay, and everyone just picked up and left. In the meantime, I texted Amy to see if everything was okay, and I'm sorry.
Okay, long story short.
Well, she said that, it was 99% that it wasn't a leak. So as long as everything was okay. In the meantime, we had a plan B, a backup plan. We went to Wegmans where they go for lunch afterwards. It was a great. We went to Wegmans.
So would you go in the produce section?
No, we were right by the bathroom. So get this, we're right by the bathroom where all the seats are. Do you know they have a conference room in there?
I do.
It's for employees, or maybe you can rent it. But we asked if we could use it, and they said no. So we sat.
Was it being used?
No. So I thought
so maybe it's not available then to the public.
Well, it may not be, because she went and asked the manager. So anyways, there's a big group of us this morning, and she's talking about LinkedIn.
So what, you just took over the
we were
seating
the back
area?
No, we had like 3 tables worth. We all sat. Everyone thought, wow, what a great group. Everyone's passing. I mean, there was a little interruption. And she had to leave, the presenter, at 11 o'clock. So we were really off a little bit, right? And here it is. I'm inviting a friend to come. Exactly, Charlie.
Yeah.
Exactly. So anyways, here it is. She's presenting about LinkedIn. And then it was excellent in talking about...
What'd you learn?
What I learned? I learned that, there should be video on LinkedIn. There should be articles on LinkedIn.
Did she talk about
you should provide value?
The live video option?
No, she didn't talk
LinkedIn?
about that. We were talking about pretty much, LinkedIn 101. She also is a project manager for some people in social media. I didn't really, she was giving away an hour consult to those that commented. She has a nice following, over 4,000. She has been doing it for a couple of years.
4,000
followers
on LinkedIn?
No, on Instagram. I was looking at her Instagram page. So, anyways.
And how many is she following?
She had a good ratio. Okay. She had a good ratio. I looked right away and I said that.
Okay.
I said, what are you? So anyway, she's talking about the power of, not to post. Actually, she did say you should not post the same things the same day on Facebook, Instagram, and or LinkedIn. Especially Facebook and Instagram. You should not just have the same thing on all those channels because it doesn't give the viewer something new. Hey, Amy.
Okay.
So I thought that was a good tip. General, because a lot of people do the Hootsuite and all of that, right? Like, and roll it out. She's saying it should be different stuff. And she also said that you should have, provide value. And also, you can create relationships, through LinkedIn, and it's professional. And the groups that you belong to. So, and she said, look at making sure your profile is as close to 100% as possible. Have a good headshot. Carly was there. Have good content. So she showed different areas of LinkedIn. It was just a general primer. At the end, I was introducing Elizabeth to some of my friends, to Chris and to Iris and to Helene, of Handcrafters. And the reason, and to Teresa of Jeremiah's. And Helene comes over and she says, we were talking about the power of referring. And I don't think it clicked with Helene that Helene said, I posted on Facebook that I was looking for a caterer. And I'm using Teresa. I said, Helene, that's because I tagged Teresa of Jeremiah's for you to consider. So I wanted to provide, number one, I wanted to support a fellow big sister. And I wanted to provide value to someone that, here it is. Maybe these other recommendations were good. But P.S. Helene is having a baby naming for her grandchild at her house with over 60 people, and she's using Teresa. And that's, first of all, it came full circle. I said, I don't mean to boast, but I am the one who recommended Teresa. So anyways, I was thinking about the power of referral because we live in a world today that is highly important. And it used to be, we would tell people what our favorite restaurant is. We would tell people the favorite place we like to go apple picking, where I like to get my nails done, where I like to get my hair done. Whatever it is, you saw a show, what your thoughts are, so it's really powerful. You're just going to keep nodding.
No,
okay, it's cute.
No,
okay. So, actually, I posted on my page a Mark Zuckerberg, a Facebook, quote, about people influence people, and that a trusted referral is the holy grail of advertising. And Jeff Bezos said, I looked up another quote, it said, a brand is to a company, okay, as a reputation is to a person. Okay? So do hard things
What did you
well.
say? Hi, Pat. What did you say about the gasoline? Something. You made a comment. You were reading something inside about gasoline. Like something is gasoline.
Oh, yes. It said, oh my gosh. It said, no, social media is the gasoline. Content is the fire.
Right.
And social media is the gasoline. So the gasoline is the fuel, right?
Right. So, like, and that blows it up.
So the thing
Gasoline blows it up.
I have to tell you, Robin and I, okay, like Angie's List, right, is where there's a place to leave reviews. And I really do believe Facebook. Hello, Pat. It was so great seeing you twice last week. Once at the 9/11 and second on Sunday at the amazing multicultural diversity. That's the other thing.
The good thing Holly saw you twice, because I didn't see you at all last week.
So I made up for it. So, we talk about, first of all, word of mouth marketing. But Facebook and Instagram are powerful tools, okay, for you to share, okay, products and services and businesses and brands that matter to you, or even networking events or anything that we do in this space. So this high value, right? So actually I saw this statistic. A customer well taken care of could be more valuable than $10,000 worth of advertising.
Yeah, and you see, the thing is, and we talked about this yesterday. I'm Robert, by the way. Is when people, like, I think the most important thing to do is to track where things have come from, right?
Ask.
Like, how did you find out about us? How did you get here? What,
was it a personal referral?
Did somebody refer you?
Did you see a sign somewhere? Did you were you in Facebook that someone recommended? That is an important question, because I think Helene, like, she remembered, and it's not like I wanted credit, by the way. But I did want Teresa. If Teresa didn't ask Helene, she may have just assumed Helene thought of it on her own. And she didn't, because she posted on Facebook.
So the person who's receiving the referral, it's good intel to find out who your referral sources are.
And that's valuable, because here it is, I was connecting.
Well, listen, we one of the very first things that we learned, what will be important and is important and continues to be important in the cannabis space, is data. Right? And it's really true with any industry and anything you do, is the data, finding out, what it is, that works, right? So, even simply, looking at your email program, right? If you send email through a service, it'll tell you, how effective your email is, right? Who opens it, who
the
sees
analytics,
it, right?
the insights.
We do it in the registration, our ticket form. Right. Like, where did it come from? Where did you hear about it?
And then we do it in our surveys after the
Who
fact.
told you? Is it a friend? Is it a friend? Did you Google it?
But this is the thing, okay? Because I was thinking about this too, because I have never used Teresa's catering, okay? I never used it, but really I wanted to support someone, okay? And sometimes you just go on a gut, of recommendations. But I also brought up Dilly Dallies.
Well, sometimes you'll see when people ask for referrals, especially on Facebook, right? Sometimes they'll make a distinction, right? I only want a referral if you've used the person, right? Don't send me a referral that, I hear so-and-so is good.
But people buy...
Don't send me a referral. Send me a referral from someone who used them. I ate at this restaurant. I didn't hear that the restaurant was good. I ate at the restaurant. I know the restaurant.
But it's also subjective. I mean, people buy from people they like and trust. We know that. But the other thing is the currency of real networking is not greed, but generosity. So first of all, I think that is very true. And I also think that a referral is the highest compliment. Hello, Nick. Right? That someone could do.
Hey, Nick.
So, and by the way, credibility is equal to profitability in the long run. So, you know, I love these quotes by, you know, when you Google the power of referrals, you'll see these quotes by Jeff Bezos and by Mark Zuckerberg and by others. But
and referrals and I equate the modern referral to also be the review, right? If you give a review of someone,
absolutely.
I think that is as good as a referral.
A
right?
review, and we've had the
because
testimonials
if
and
you're
reviews.
usually like we just outsourced something on Fiverr, and it was with a person in Pakistan, right? Now, you know, now granted, how would I know of anyone who, you know, would have referred this person directly, but this person came up on Fiverr, and basically I went, as part of my selection process, was how many reviews does this person have?
There were a lot of reviews.
I think it was like a 4.9, you know, with like 600 or 700 reviews. I mean, that's pretty good, you know, and you can't.
And you also like the
Can't
samples.
fudge that.
But you also like samples of the
I like
work.
the work. I went with the work first, but then of the work that I liked, I went with the person, which I guess really is kind of unfair, because then how does somebody get started, right? You got to give somebody a shot, you know, and if it's, you know, but in this case, I decided to go with someone who was a known entity in that regard, and we're really close. We're almost,
But that wasn't a personal
almost signing
referral.
off.
That was by your own
No,
exploration.
but the referral was through the
reviews.
600 or 700, you know, very largely positive reviews.
So a few other things that I feel that I want to share about the power of referral is, so a brand is no longer what we tell the consumer it is. It is what consumers tell each other it is. And I really believe that. Okay? That is powerful. I also think, when I read this, a referral is the key to the door of resistance. Now think about that. Because people are not necessarily open to trying new things or experiences, products or services. So the thing is if you think about the referral, okay, you may not have wanted to try that restaurant for whatever reason. But then someone comes.
Well, listen, if you look, you know, you just have to, in order to see what resonates with people, just follow what the trends are on social media. Because if you notice now on Facebook, and I think it's everywhere, but it's mostly in groups, like people ask for recommendations.
Well, that's what.
And you can
that's
give a
what Elaine did.
recommendation, and it comes up specifically with, you can tag a specific business. It generates that interaction where it knows you're trying to refer a business or service.
Well, yes. It's there, and also they have to be in the Facebook, like
right. You
archives,
have to have an entity
in the directory.
You have to have an entity.
But you know
on
what? That's
Facebook.
interesting, because actually there was a woman today that reached out in one of the cannabis groups that I'm part of, a woman cannabis group, and it was somebody who said, you know, I'm exploring. You know, I want to do something in this space and I don't know what. So anyways, I said, well, check out Canna Papa, and I'm happy to connect with you. And then she private messaged me and said, I would love to, and I live, you know, not far, and here's my number. And then she messaged me again and said, well, you're at NECAN? I found it overwhelming. And it's so funny, because we don't find it overwhelming now, because we know what the lay of the land is.
This NECAN, this past
She
one?
said she was there, and she found that she came.
Boy, she should have been
See
in
that?
Boston.
I mean,
they
I
would have
know.
had to take her to the hospital.
Yeah. And could you imagine if she went to this Natural Products Expo?
Yeah.
But, you know, the thing is that we see, hey, Renee and John. So it also is, the other thing is, and also a lot of times, you know, we're talking about referrals lead to sales, right? And helping businesses grow and be profitable. But your customer must be completely satisfied with your products and services, okay? For
Well, if you
someone
care about your
usually
business.
to give a referral. And really we have to have faith in people. Okay, if we give them the tools, they can do wonderful things with them, you know? So the thing is just, you know, I mean, really, like we recommend, here Nick's on, you know, we've recommended Joanne.
Oh, sure.
To plenty of people, you know? So I think that, and that's Nick's wife, and she's an amazing hairstylist. So
She makes me look as good as
she does, and especially as the other day with your hair going with
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
that was
wind.
crazy.
Crazy. But we are. Hey, Ellen. So I.
Hey, Alan.
He's waving to you, Ellen.
She lives right there.
Right behind us, around the corner. Longtime friends. So, hey, Wendy, longtime high school friend. So, all I know is that it gives me joy and purpose, okay? And that's what I kind of tell our brands that work with us, that, you know, it's not only the investment of the space of that day, it is about the potential connections and business.
Well, because a lot of
that
times
could
they're not
happen.
looking at it as getting a customer, a repeat customer. You know, you're selling a product that you want someone to fall in love with, and that will, you know, when that bottle runs dry, that they're gonna call you up or go on your website and reorder. What we find is that people may or may not go ahead and reorder online or call you up. They may be waiting for that brand to reappear at Canna Pop-Up and purchase again. And we know that because
They told us.
They told us.
They've
showed up
with
at Canna
products
Pop-Up
saying,
going,
I want to replace this.
I want to replace this.
I need
Where's
a new
this
one.
guy? Well,
You know.
they
And we
decided
say
not to come.
We say go to their website. But
You know.
listen, we are here to support businesses. I always tell people, if you're successful, we're successful.
Right.
So that's really in anything we do, because guess what? If we can't do it and we can't provide said products or services or recommendations, we will find someone who can.
Correct.
So that's ultimately the value of the people that you work with. You need to know, like, listen, if I wanted to know something about boats, I'd go to Charlie. I don't know anything about boats, right? But I would connect them. And how many times have I connected other people? So it really gave me joy that
All the time.
her
Every
lady-
day, all day.
Every day, all day. And actually, I'm so happy that Elizabeth came today
Hey, Steven.
because
Angus,
she
how are you?
also, said, goodness, you know, I would like, there are so many people here that I'd like to talk to and connect with. So honestly, you know, social media is a special place. But the thing is using it with purpose. And I feel like when we come on, you know, it is really to elevate the power of doing business together, whether it be something personally together or professionally together. There is purpose, but it's also about being more aware and being about opportunities that you can, you know, it is about helping people. I really do. At the end of the day, I want to make a difference on this planet. And I know you do too.
I do.
You know, our hearts are in the right place. And all I know is that if you're in those groups, participate. If you have someone that you know is the best possible, I have recommended Ethan, Ellen's husband. He's an electrician. Okay, Wilder Electric.
Countless times.
I have recommended Gary Tafaro, our plumber. I have recommended our landscaper, which actually Ellen recommended to us. We went to when I was retired. So, and we're grateful for that. So, you know, when I needed a new tailor, actually Alice Wigler has helped me every single time I need a new tailor. So if you need any of these services, please either reach out to me or go in these groups and provide your input, because you know what you like and you know who you trust.
Don't be a nudnik.
You know, and I have to tell you, every business should be asking how they heard about it, because
Should be the
I will tell
first
you,
question.
the Facebook reviews, the Facebook
Because I have to
recommendations
tell you.
are the new Angie's List.
Listen to me.
Okay, and it's
Listen
free.
to me.
It's free.
Listen to me.
You never recommended me. For what, Charlie? What shouldn't I recommend
It's
you?
important to ask right up front, how did you hear about me?
First thing.
Because, listen, you should treat every person the same, right? If you're in business. I'm talking about if you're in business. Every customer the same, but let's be realistic here, right? You know, you wanna when you refer someone, when you make a recommendation, right? That's your reputation behind it, right? When you refer someone and you say, I think you should use
Copy.
you can use, you know, you use this person because I use this person. You do it because you have confidence and you do that.
I gotta tell you, I would recommend Carly Storm any day of the week. The photo she took of us, yes, I would recommend you for Sunset Cruises, but I don't think you're going to want everybody in my world. Although I have to tell you, Charlie, if you are so
Why don't you
open,
do,
next summer, if you want to meet some
you
of
should
my
do
friends,
an
they would love.
Airbnb.
They
Can
would
you do an Airbnb.
They would
and,
love.
like,
Charge
rent
out friends.
No.
Oh. With his boat? You mean he should be the captain? That's a great idea.
Yeah.
An air ship, an air boat to boat, an air boat in bed.
A water B&B.
A water B&B. That's a great idea. An aquatic. Honestly, Charlie, you have the best Sunset Cruises. And you know what? I got to tell you, my friends, we were talking about them. They would love to come on your boat because they just would. So I think you'd really like my friends, and that would be really fun. But that's up to you. But otherwise, me first. I want to come first. Me and Robert. I love it. I love being on your boat. Today would be a gorgeous day to be on the boat.
No, it would be a little chilly out
little
there.
chilly.
You'd have to have sweatshirts on.
I love
sure.
that, though. I love that. So, you know what? Be kind. Think about, I think about a variety of businesses that I've recommended Peggy, for people to collaborate to make bracelets or to order bracelets. With Bobby, we have recommended for a variety. We've talked about Bobby's. Thank you, Charlie. Well, maybe, careful what you ask for, right? No. I would, thank you. It's gorgeous here too. So anyways, we recommend that you come to Canada Pop-Up. We recommend, that you enjoy life in every way and show up the more you show up. Because when I go to Believe, Inspire, Grow meetings, I am sparked with love. I don't know. I'm surrounded by love. And I am so grateful for that group, and we don't, I just wish that we had more time, although that's the purpose of one-on-ones, okay? That is another thing.
Right, it doesn't happen all right then and there.
Well, no, it's about deepening relationships.
Absolutely.
It is based on relationship. So here, Ellen, don't you also value a referral more if you really trust the judgment of the person referring? I don't just put, well, that's what I said earlier, Ellen, before you got on. I said, people buy from people they like and trust. So, listen, you're in Asbury all the time. I would absolutely ask you for recommendations in Asbury. I mean, yes, we know about Stone Pony and, of course, about our mutual love of Bruce Springsteen. But the thing is that people, it's about sharing is caring. It still comes to the same thing, okay? Referral is the highest compliment. You'll see that a lot. You know what? I recommend my accountant. I recommended my the Next Level Therapeutics. I have recommended so many things that I have to say that, and that's when I have gotten information from other people saying, can you help so and so regarding with the CBD? So that in essence is a referral because people trust me, which I'm grateful for. I don't take that for granted, and quite frankly, I have done a lot of. I've spent a lot of time making sure I'm connected with the right people.
I have to tell you,
and you are.
It's becoming even more important now, right? With all of the stuff that's going on with CBD, with THC, with questions about vaping, all of that.
Oh, we're going to have a great talk about the vaping. Stay tuned with Oleg. Oh my God, the media. We're going to set it straight. Everyone understands.
There's important information that everybody needs to know, okay? And it's not necessarily information that's getting out, okay? So everyone's in a panic, but just, chill, all right?
Well, we want people to
we
not
want
die.
people just, absolutely, but, people are getting a little crazy here, and, we have to take this one step at a time and find out what's going on, before we start making...
Grand assumptions, because honestly, there are people in the vaping business that actually have high quality, right, oils that they could be vaped.
There's lots
so
of
they're not all created
things,
equal.
And listen, what this boils down to is this is why we need cannabis to be legalized, because all of these problems are stemming from the black market. Okay, this is the uncontrolled black market.
And that's with
everything. Causing this problem.
That's with lots of things that are out there, Robert.
So we need
imports.
that's why we need to get this legalization done so
there's
that
more
people
regulation.
aren't suffering. these, you know,
Safety
illnesses
first,
and everything.
no
So
matter
we can
what we
research
do.
this and find out what's going on.
Anyways, thank you so much for
Smoked
joining
flower.
us today. Yeah? Is that what you're saying?
That's what everyone's saying.
Yeah, is that what everyone's saying? We hope you are enjoying this beautiful day. We will see you. We have a crazy busy day tomorrow, and I hate that word busy too. Not hate it, but I wish there was a better word for
But I
it.
think we're going to end up
Tomorrow's gonna be a fun day.
going live tomorrow.
We will go live.
afternoon 4:20.
We are gonna. It's gonna be out.
From-
4:20 will be a good time.
From not here.
No, we're going to be out because we
We're
are
gonna
going
be
to be
out
heading to a West
in other
Orange Chamber
places.
event. There is also
So
that
stay
NCIA.
tuned.
This girl is going to the NCIA meeting tomorrow. She asked if I was going. So I love. Again, listen. Yesterday it was about being bored. Okay, actually, I think I did something out of context because I said, like, you may be this, or you may be angry, you may be depressed, you may be this, you may be that, but it's a choice. Boredom. Look at all these. Look at referrals and recommendations, and you won't be bored. And also continue to share what you love, because and that's all I have to say, right? But
I doubt it, but we're going to go anyway.
have an awesome rest of the day.